Springtime is in the air, guys. Ah, it is so nice. Look at that bright sunshine. Snow, still got a good sized pile there. That's like 4.5 to 5 feet over there at the highest spot. But look at that. Ah, it is getting clear out here. You know what that means though? That means that we are in the season for burning slash piles, right? We can do it in the fall and you can do it in the springtime. Either one is good, but man, I don't know. I kind of prefer doing it in the springtime because everything is like wet. You're not going to start a forest fire by accident. We got to do a little bit of tractor work first. And then we can start on the big burn pile. Look at how much wood we've used up so far, right? We're right at about, 3.5 cords of wood probably we burned this year so far. We might finish that up. We've got what, 1 row, right? Yeah, we've just got 1 solid row here and then just that little bit down there. But we'll let the tractor warm up there. And oh, look at that big pile of snow. It'll be gone though in a month or so. We're gonna have green grass everywhere, clover growing up everywhere. We get to get this all cleaned up. A lot of stuff in there that's just gonna get burned, old pallets and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's like, you know, when you have a like a cold can of, say, Coke, right? And it's a hot, humid day, and you set that Coke can on a table, and you can just see the vapors coming off of it. Man, I can see that coming off of the snow over there. But it is going to be an awesome, nice day. Okay, tractor's warmed up. Well, it's getting there. Tractor's getting warmed up. We got to figure out how to get this thing out of here. We got 3 cars in the driveway. We can squeeze through right over there. Let's do that. All right, let's see what we can do. It'd be good to get this plow off of here. We're just going to use it a little bit over there. I'll show you what we're going to be doing over there. But right now, we want to try to get out of here without breaking anything. How's our fuel? Fuel is full. I think we can squeeze right through here. Yeah. There we go. That's good. No problem. Put it in third so we can go a little faster. I forgot I got this microphone right here, so I probably don't have to be yelling at you. I need to calm my voice down. We want to fix up this just a little bit. We don't want to dig any holes or make any messes or anything. Wow. We got some good amount of snow still back here. I was hoping to be able to get the trailer out of here soon. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of snow. Yeah, man. There's still like a couple feet of snow over there. All right. I think we got this path pretty well done, and you can see, man, there's quite a bit of snow there. I mean, like, that's, I don't know, a couple feet of snow probably still left there, but we want to get that opened up there so we can get this RV out. I don't want to have to wait like another month, right, for all the snow to melt. Hopefully we'll get a good freeze here, maybe tonight, and then we could come down early in the morning and just pull it out and put it in the driveway, because I forget if I already said this or not, but we want to sell that thing. And so we've got the snowplow disconnected over there, and we're going to grab the grapple and start kind of working on that burn pile a little bit and get it ready to burn. Probably do that tomorrow morning as well. But we want to get that started up today. Let's go get the grapple. Hopefully it's still working good too. You never can tell, man, once spring comes around. Things have been sitting all winter. Never know what kind of little problems you're going to run into. Off just a hair. Come on, man. Oh, look at that. Let's go take a look at her. That one goes in good. Well, we'll have to grab a tool and work on that in a minute here. But first, let's see if we can get these guys hooked up. That way we can make sure all the pressure's out. And these things are always, not always, but usually so difficult. Oh, man, it went on so easy. This is like an amazing day so far. Oh, look at that. Barely even got a drop of hydraulic fluid on me. It's holding it, it's just not locked down all the way. So I think we'll be okay for now. We're just doing a little bit of light grapple work. And we'll get it fixed before we do the main event. See if it works. Oh, look at that. Let's go take a look at that berm pile. I mean, it's a big berm pile I want to try to get rid of here. But I don't know if it's all gonna go or not. There's a lot of dirt in there as well. But it was there all last summer. And so we got some fresher stuff here that we did in the fall. And I wanna just kinda loosen that up some. And so we can build a fire in there and then put this stuff back on. So we're probably gonna move this. And so we can get this pile right here going good. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. Where should we put this stuff at? If there's any snow in there, you know, we want to get that out of there. Get all this stuff out. This will burn up pretty good once we get a good fire going and add a lot of diesel to it. Look at that. It's dry underneath there. We'll be able to kind of roll this down on top of the fire once we get it going good. So we're just gonna roll this up out of the way here. Loosen it up some so it's not just one big mat. Oh yeah, forgot about that. So our thing came unhooked there. Let's see if it wants to clip now. I'm gonna have to go get a tool. I'll be back. Why don't you guys just come with me? Come on, let's go. Some type of wrench, maybe a Ford wrench or a pipe wrench. I'd probably do it. Let's just stop in here real quick. Take a look at our seedlings. Oh man, they're doing good. A couple of them look a little sickly, like that guy right there looks a little sick. Those two back there, they don't look so good at all. This guy's laying down. But other than that, they're looking pretty good. We've got some habaneros growing in there. And our seed bed is at about 83 degrees right now. Seems like it's all doing really well in there, which is awesome. And guys, we are powering it by our EcoFlow Delta Pro 3 here. By the way, EcoFlow is sponsoring this video, so give me a couple of minutes just to tell you a little bit about EcoFlow and why we like working with them. Well, this unit right here, not only will it power our little 12-volt pump over there, but it will power our well pump, which is 200 feet down in the ground and is a standard residential well pump, which is super like comforting, just peace of mind knowing that, you know, we got that covered. And so what EcoFlow would really like me to share with you is their annual members festival. It's going on right now in the month of April. And there's all kinds of discounts and fun like challenges and things that you can participate in by becoming a member. Besides all of that, which is really cool for us as their, you know, their customers or their fans, the other really cool thing that I think is not only cool, I've said that a few times now, but it's important as well, is that they are taking 1% of their sales and they are directing those towards their charity, which is called Power for All. And part of Power for All is providing emergency resources or emergency power to different organizations and different disasters to help them when they need power. Check this out. EcoFlow is helping equip first responders with off-grid power solutions, helping with earthquakes in Asia. They were helping to keep Maui connected during the Maui fires in 2023. They helped out with the winter storms in Texas and the California wildfires, right? Not to mention, right, they're doing student disaster preparedness training as well. And so that is just like a sampling of some of the ways that EcoFlow is trying to help people that are in a disastrous emergency situations, right? Or those workers that actually help those people. I want to give a special thanks to EcoFlow for sponsoring this video and invite you to join us at EcoFlow Tech Members Festival to unlock some of those challenges and fun stuff that we were talking about earlier, plus to fund their Power for All initiative. You can use my code down in the description below to get an extra 5% off, and that code is valid through April 30th. Now, let's go find that tool we were looking for. Man, I'll tell you what, that garage, tool shed, so messed up. There's so much junk in there. It's like not even funny how scattered the tools are. We're hoping, man, to get this garage cleaned out again, all the tools organized, build a workbench, and have everything like where it's supposed to be. Because it's definitely a pain. Oh, Jules is already getting it all cleaned up. Check it out, man. She's in here cleaning, sweeping the floor. All right, this is what we found. I call this a Ford wrench. I know it's an adjustable wrench. What do you guys call this thing? This is actually a new one. It's not an antique. It's like a Crescent is actually the brand. I don't know why I call it a Ford wrench. It's just what I call it. I used to work in industrial refrigeration like 25 years ago or something. It was all like big stuff, like warehouses, right? All ammonia systems. And the valves that we had to like shut stuff on and off were big, like big old metal valves. And so we'd use these wrenches, probably have to open it like about that much. Then you could put it on the valve and turn it like that, right? Because it was like a big round steel valve, like knob that you turned. Anyway, so that's what we use these for. Then you can get that valve started or seated really good. We'll see if it'll work on this thing. Hopefully it does. It would probably be able to do it if I hadn't bent this thing. See how that one is? Nice and straight like that. See how this one is? Not nice and straight like that. All right, we got this guy locked down where it goes. We're just gonna do a little bit more work here on this with the tractor, so that we'll have a good start for starting this thing. Because I know a lot of it's wet, you know, but check it out. This stuff right here, that's all dry. It came out from underneath this pile here, so that's good. But what I found in the past was sometimes when you get this stuff and it's all compacted and it just turns into like a solid mat. And then it doesn't burn well. So I want to try to break it up some, put it over here. So then we start a fire here, grab it bit by bit and drop it on there so that it's not just a solid mat of junk that isn't going to burn. We spent the rest of yesterday cleaning up the garage and getting that ready to kind of turn into a workshop. But we've got our burn pile here ready. We're going to start it up today. We've got our nice dry stuff set up over there. We're going to do a little bit different method this time. We've got our campfire kind of set up here. We're gonna get that going good. Let me get that going and then I'll kind of show you the rest here before we get started. Kitty, what are you doing?
She's like, thanks for bringing out a box for me.
That's right. Cats love cardboard boxes.
Yes, they do. That's actually what their bed's made out of.
Go ahead and just get her started up here. Whoop, where are you?
Where were you going?
Around the road.
Around the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
All right, here we
All right,
go.
I'll meet you down there.
See ya.
Bye. All right, well, Jules is driving around over there. We've got a lot of old pallets here from different stuff we've had shipped here. Roofing came on some of them. Batteries have come on some of them. I don't know what else. Wood splitter probably, all kinds of stuff. But we got all those pallets we're gonna burn. We got a bunch of old pallets right over here we want to burn as well. A lot of stuff, but I'll show you the burn pile. You haven't really properly seen the burn pile yet. You just like saw little pieces of it when I was on the tractor earlier. We're gonna be moving the burn pile, like doing a little bit differently than we have in the past. In the past, it was just like one giant pile, flames like 20 or 30 feet up in the air. This one we're gonna do a little bit more controlled because we got a greenhouse here. From here, all the way to there. It's probably like 10 feet high, I bet. We've got our little fire going here. Kind of let that burn a bit. And then we'll put that dry pile on top. And, I forgot the diesel. I'll have to go get the diesel. All right, Jules made it around with our pallets. She's gonna drop them off over there so they're out of the way.
Right here?
Yep, yeah, it's probably good. It's like I want to be up there, but not when it's running. Whew, check this out, man. It is way smaller. All of that was right there is now on here, and that pile is way smaller. We're making good progress. We got a couple huge stumps that we want to put on there, but I want to let it burn down some and like pile it back up again before we put the giant stumps and logs on there. Then hopefully over the night they'll burn probably most of the way. I doubt they'll burn all the way. But then we got a spot over there where we're gonna put them. But I'm gonna get some lunch, man. I think we're having tacos for lunch. Our free boot cleaning station is almost gone. Look at that. Ooh, did you see that? Super clean. Lunch was delicious. Had 6 tacos. Oh man. You know, we used to like show you guys what we were eating, and we just got away from that. We didn't film it because I didn't think maybe you didn't want to see that. Like you didn't want to see some of the everyday kind of life stuff. Well, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see, you know, like just everyday stuff, like just what we're eating, you know, and like what we're doing besides just projects, right? Like we could show you guys so much more, but we just got out of the habit, and maybe you don't want to see that kind of stuff. But check this out, man. It's almost gone. I mean, it's not almost gone, but way burning down. We're gonna go around with the tractor, kind of push it up, pile it up, and do some final work on it here, and then we can let it burn for a while. We've got, let me show you the size of these stumps, man. They're huge, huge. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to pick them up with the tractor yet. We got that stump over there, and we got this stump right here. That's a big one, man. I mean, like, that's how big it is, dude. It's almost as tall as me, just the root ball. And then we've got a couple big rotten logs over here we're gonna throw on there. We could have used them for firewood, but it's cottonwood. Doesn't really burn that great. When we cut down the trees to build the greenhouse, we just chopped them into big logs, put them in the pile. Now we get to burn them. That's always fun, man. All right, let's clean up that pile, see how it's gonna turn out.
Our worms came in the mail today. They came a lot faster than we had expected. So we have to hurry up and get their bed ready. They arrived and we were instructed to hydrate them right away. So we poured a half a cup of warm water in, and now we're going to get the bed ready. We're going to use this tote right here. And I've already drilled some holes just around the top edge of it. Next thing we need to do is hydrate our cocoa core. And it comes with this block, and then we're gonna add a gallon of water to it. So I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. It says on the front of it that it only takes 2 minutes to expand and hydrate. So let's check it out. Let's see if I can break it. Nope. All right, we're just gonna put it directly into our tote and pour some water on it.
Cool. Huh. Like a block.
Looks like a brick, huh?
Yeah. It says 1 gallon for 1 block, huh?
Yeah, 4 quarts of water. I think I'm gonna get my hands in there and
Let's expand it. I can see it getting taller.
push it around. Wow, look at that. Turn it over. That's way cool. Wow, just soaking up that water.
Looks like it's gonna need more water, huh?
Yeah, a little bit more. I'm following the instructions from a channel called Homestead and Chill. She uses newspaper, but she also said that you need to use newspaper that doesn't have any color on it. I don't have anything like that. So we have this wrapping, packing paper. So we're gonna go ahead and just shred this up and I don't know, see if that works. What do you think?
Yeah, looks
Pretty
great,
good,
man.
huh?
Yeah.
Improvising. Marty actually took over and went crazy. So we have a lot to put in there. Just gonna stick it right on top. Go get more handfuls. Nice job, babe.
Thanks.
A lot. Yours is a lot finer than mine, as if you actually used a paper shredder. Mix that in with our cocoa core. Looks pretty good, man.
Yeah. I'm surprised that worms like to eat paper.
I know. The last thing that we're gonna add before we add the food is some potting soil. And this, she said, just gives it some grit. Because I guess they need grit. So the consistency that we're looking for, she said, is a ringed out sponge. So we don't want it too wet, and we definitely don't want it too dry. I don't know, I feel like it's feeling really good right now. Maybe we'll add a little bit more potting soil. How do you feel about that, Marty?
Yeah, why not?
We're ready to dig a little trench, and then we're gonna put the food on top of that.
Well, that's a lot of food.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and just use all of it. We've been saving up kitchen scraps for the last few days in preparation for our worm's arrival. So we've got some zucchini ends, cilantro stems, sweet potato, bell pepper, broccoli stems, coffee, coffee grounds, tea. I think we have a couple tea bags in here somewhere. Here's a tea bag. And yeah, I don't know, just an assortment of things. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let's put these guys in here. Think that's enough, or should we add some more? Seems like quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
lot.
all right, we'll save that stuff. I've also been saving up eggshells. I intended to put them in the garden, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and crush some up and put them for our worm food. So got a lot here. Just crush them a little bit. Give the worms a little head start.
All right, let's see the worms, dude.
All right.
Here's the worms, finally.
Hopefully they're not dead.
I don't think they're dead. Unless you boiled them with that warm water.
It wasn't that warm. It was like room temperature. This is 1,000 red wigglers. Let me get a little handful so you guys can see them.
Oh, they're little.
Woo, look at that. They're moving around good.
Yeah, they are.
That's awesome. So we're gonna just lay them right on top. I'll dump the whole bag in. Look in there. Any lift? We get them all?
Yep, got them all.
They're packaged in peat moss, so I guess that's what they're in right now. They're really moving around. Ooh, they're gonna be loving that stuff. All right, now we just take from our little pile here and cover them up. So this side of the bin is supposed to have less on it than this side. Their forever home is gonna be in the garage, but for the first 24 hours, we're going to keep them in the house with a light over top of them. They need a time of acclimation, and so we're gonna put a light on them so that will encourage them to stay in the soil. And after that, they'll go out in the garage and we'll put a lid on top of them. So this is called vermicomposting. And again, if you want to see an expert do it, go to Homestead and Chill. This is my first time. I'm excited to figure it out and see how it works. This is gonna be their temporary home. I'm using a tripod. And a light right here.
Oh, perfect then.
Right there, yeah. So that should encourage them to go deep into the soil and not start crawling out. Although we'll see in the morning, I guess.
If there's worms all over the house.
There's worms like all over here. We'll know we've got a problem. We'll try to give you guys worm updates frequently. And if you have done vermicomposting before, let me know down in the comments some helpful tips and hints. And thank you guys for watching. We hope you guys have a really great day. Keep smiling. And we picked out this video for you.